I've done this. How many years in a row have I done this? I forget.
It's at least 2 or 3.
Look, it is the only time I wade into the pool of the mock drafts. And I just have to let everybody understand going into this, this is the most wide open draft, one of the least predictable drafts I can recall. That involves quarterbacks too. And I would take a 30% hit rate on this. That puts me in the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, right?
We'd make some money on 30%.
So you just want 3 picks, right?
I don't. This is not about money. I feel like I should be like David Letterman with the stupid human in Petrix. Please, no wagering. Isn't that what he said every single time before introducing that?
I thought you said bet the farm on.
No.
We can make some
I don't approve. So I need NFL Films music, Mike, or for you to stop doing whatever you're doing on your phone.
I was waiting for you to say. You
There we
usually
go.
say it. I'm ready.
And just please understand, this is not the real draft. I understand. Rich is talking the draft picks on TV. It might be the real draft. No.
It is.
There's no Kansas City Fountain behind me or Union Station behind me. I'm just mocking it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thank you. Here we go.
That's what Mike was looking at.
Number 1 on the list.
I guess.
Carolina Panthers traded all the way up to go get Bryce Young. That's it.
Minus 800.
That's it. I don't care that Will Levis has a Reddit stream or a friend that put on Reddit that he's already been told he's going to be the Carolina Panthers choice. They traded all the way up, all those draft picks to take Will Levis over Bryce Young. That ain't happening. It's Bryce Young. I believe it was Bryce Young at the Combine. There was a hot minute where C.J. Stroud. It's Bryce Young. Number 2, the Texans. It was definitely going to be whoever the Panthers didn't take of Young or Stroud, right? Until about a week and a half ago, suddenly Schefter saying, wouldn't surprise me if the sources say. Whenever you imitate Schefter, you got to imitate Caliendo imitating Schefter.
It could be.
Right? So it might not be a quarterback. It could be somebody other than a quarterback. And Breer echoed that sentiment. Breer came on, he echoed that sentiment. Mm-hmm. So when the Texans get on the clock, it'll be a big mystery Thursday night, and then they're going to take C.J. Stroud anyways. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. Get out of here.
Don't think too hard on this, right, Rich?
Get out of here. What are you going to let him? What are you going to let him show up in Indianapolis, really, and face him 2 times a year?
Just turn the card in.
Get out of here. Get out of here. How is it not C.J. Stroud? Please.
I don't know.
I mean, it could be Will Anderson. It could be Tyree Wilson. It could be.
Will Levis is the favorite, Rich.
Okay. All right. Fine. That would be great for him. You might not hear his name in the next few minutes as far as I'm concerned. I don't know.
Whoa.
Number 3 overall, again, my mock draft doesn't have trades. I'm not going to sit here and say this guy's trading up because I honestly, the only trade I'm concerned about right now is the Rodgers trade, having T's crossed and I's dotted already. Okay? Will Anderson Jr. is going to be the 3rd overall pick. Arizona's going to take this kid out of Alabama and tell him to go hunt the NFC West quarterbacks for a decade plus. That's who I got 3rd overall. Now, what happens at 4? I'm hearing a ton of Will Levis here. But if I'm going to go basically chalk coming out of the Combine and say everything that's happened over the last 6, 7, 8 weeks has just been smoke, lying season stuff, and the way that you evaluated him coming out of the Combine through the pro days and all that stuff means Anthony Richardson's an Indianapolis Colt.
Hey. Whoa.
I'm taking him 4th overall. You want to talk about an upside? You want to talk about a ceiling? And if this means Gardner Minshew's got to play a year in the AFC South,
So be it.
count me in. Count me in with all his Burt Reynolds memes and his jean short shorts.
Short.
All of it. Let's go. But I think Anthony Richardson's too good for the guy who just was coaching Jalen Hurts to pass up. I'm going to take him. Number 5 on this list means this would be the Jalen Carter spot to land. And Daniel Jeremiah came on yesterday, said he had one highly well-placed source, knowledgeable source saying Seahawks are taking Jalen Carter. And another one saying no chance to take Jalen Carter. I say they take Tyree Wilson and stick him up there to go hunt. He might be number 3 overall, which means Will Anderson can wind up here. You heard how Seattle went and chatted with Will Anderson, too. But I go Tyree Wilson here, and Seattle takes that kid out of Texas Tech and tells him to go hunt in the NFC. West just like the Cardinals do. Will Anderson. Number 6, this is where things are going to get a little bit, off the reservation or not. I say with the Lions holding on to the pick, you heard how BIJAN Robinson went and visited him. You've heard how, Jalen Carter went and visited. I say they go Devin Witherspoon. I say they go corner out of Illinois. I think he's going to be really talented in the NFL, and I think the Lions believe it. And I think that they could use him, right? So Okudah out, Witherspoon in. Let's roll. Yep. Number 7 on the list, the Raiders.
Thank you. Oh, Mike.
Look at you, Mike.
And you think I don't pay attention?
You do.
Oh,
you
Mike.
Do. Way to go, Mike.
Good job.
Attaboy.
Del Tufo.
Magic hands. Okay.
The autumn wind is Del Tufo paying attention.
Yes.
Even though it's the spring. And it's his job to pay attention?
True.
Technically.
They're going offensive lineman here, and they're going to take the kid out of the Ohio State. Paris Johnson Jr. is going to be a Raider, and he's going to protect Jimmy Garoppolo or whoever they choose to put back there once Jimmy G hands the reins over to who knows. But the autumn wind is Paris Johnson Jr., and he can protect the blind side of Jimmy Garoppolo as he tries to take the Raiders to the promised land. And music, Sting, attaboy. Number 8, look at you. I'm going to make Sarah Tiana happy, Chris. I'm putting Bijan Robinson in Atlanta.
He's a favorite there.
Why wouldn't they do this?
Makes too much sense.
They hit the hell out of their defense in free agency.
Sure did.
Let's go.
Got Desmond Ridder, help him out.
Let's go. Bijan running a ball, running a rock, controlling the clock. Arthur Smith. Look what he did with Derrick Henry in his offense. I'm not saying the kid's Derrick Henry. I'm just saying he'd be a really good asset right here, and I think they're going to go for him. Number 9, coming out of the combine, at the combine, just fresh out of the combine. It was this kid from Northwestern, Peter SKORONSKI, holding down the fort for Justin Fields. I mean, he's exactly what the Bears need. I've been told the Bears covet him. He's well known to the fan base, obviously, there in Chicago. And how do you not want to hear Bears fans say the word SKORONSKI?
Right.
Like, literally, we would have to call up George Wendt. We would have to get Joe Mantegna back on this show just to say that word and then send him in a courtesy car back home.
Worth it.
And then number 10 on the list, he's fallen all the way down to him, and you know the Eagles would just jump all over him. Jalen Carter as a Philadelphia Eagle would be a shocker, and I just wanted to just go really off the reservation and just have this kid drop right into Philadelphia and be teamed up with Jordan Davis again.
Wow. That's just ridiculous.
Would that be sick if that happens?
How do you move the ball on that team?
I don't know. But as you know, that's what the Eagles do is they covet players for their defensive line and right in the middle and go for it. Jordan Davis and Fletcher Cox and this kid. So come at me, is what I'm saying. Oh, nice photograph, Smitch. I appreciate it. Look at that.
With the point.
Yeah, I look smug, like I know what I'm doing.
Wow.
I look smug.
That's great.
I'm not going to lie. So you know what that phrase says? Come at me on Twitter. You know what? All you folks who paid for Twitter Blue, come at the guy who got it for free because Elon Musk is clearly not knowing what he's doing.
The hell going on?
That's right. That's my come at me mock draft. What do you think? I'll take criticism. Concerns? Will Levis drops out. Jalen Carter drops to 10. That's why I'm saying I'll take a 30% hit rate.
Look,
I'll take 3 out of 10 being right.
You have as much chance of being right as anyone else who's putting out multiple mock drafts. So, you know what? I'm on board with yours, actually.
Chris?
I don't think Anthony Richardson goes that high.
I'm hearing he's dropping all the way down to the 20s.
Yeah.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.